it's fun, and that's what this hobby's about.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And Luca will see you in the next video.
Absolutely. Probably about 10 years ago, I bought a. Sorry, everyone.
In fact, I loaned one of these to Rick Salvino when he was working on his Formula One car, and I said, "Yeah, can I get that back?" No, you're not getting it back.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, isn't it?
It is. I had no idea. I wish you'd have told me.
I tried. You wouldn't listen to me. I was grabbing it.
Yeah, I watched your build on that Mustang to see what kind of pitfalls were going to come in. So.
Didn't really have any.
No, that's what I thought. I'm getting it.
Yeah, that looks like a Ferrari. Oh, is that what's that there? A Ferrari there? Or?
Greg, have you got a good you have got an awesome eye. 330.
Oh, it looks good in front of dog white.
I could come in here and probably, paint a body and go, oh shit, I got fish eyes in this thing. Yeah, you know what? I'll carry it out to the old purple pond, drop it off into it, and I'll go and pull another kit, and I'll go, well, let's try this.
Exactly. What is that, like the fishing thing? Your worst day model building is better than your best day at work, right? That's it.
It's so true.
That was something that when I started watching your videos, I really liked your personality. I mean, you don't know nothing about Ed Roth, so you really, at this point, it's time to, back off, I think. But
well, I'm ignorant. I'm just so ignorant.
That's right, you're ignorant. Then you go Hollywood.
It's a good forum to do that, and to talk models, any type of models. I just like talking styrene, period.
Yeah, we like it. We're addicted. Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How you doing today? I have got the great opportunity to take a look at a new kit coming out from Tamiya before it's out. And I love it when I get these opportunities. So, well, let's just get right on into it after the music. I want to give a shout out, of course, to Andy's Hobby Headquarters. Andy, my pal out there, so nice. He got this sent to him today from Tamiya, and he's going to go through it on his channel and probably build it. I'm not sure yet what he's got planned, but he offered me up because he's real busy right now with his Sherman tank. Go over to his channel and check that out. He's got his own company now that his first model kit came out, which was his 16 scale Sherman tank, and it is awesome. I'm actually really thinking about getting one and building it. And I haven't ever done a tank, and I think that's going to be my first one because I do like Shermans. But let's get into this. It's really cool that he said, hey, why don't you go ahead and do an unboxing. Let's take a look at this. This is all brand new. This is a car that it doesn't even have actually a year set to it yet, so I don't know when Nissan's coming out with it, but this is the 7th generation Nissan Z. I don't know a lot about them. I've always liked the whole Z / Fairlady series. I love Nissan and Datsun. I've just always been a fan of them. I really like the 70s cars, but I always keep an eye on the Z cars. I was looking at this and go, wow, this is kind of different. Well, yeah, because this is the brand new one coming out. All new, I guess. The car was announced, I guess, in back in summer of 2021. It was announced at the New York Auto Fair. So yeah, it's a totally new car from Nissan. So this is really, really cool. And there's some really neat things about it that's kind of unique. I kind of took a quick peek at this kit. I can't wait to show you, but the way they did the kit and the design, because of the design of the cars, there's some really primo neat stuff that Tamiya did with it. It's got the 3-liter V6 twin turbo, and it's like a 405 horsepower car. That little of a car, holy cow. That thing is gonna, woo! So let's look at it. That's gonna be a fast car when they're on the streets. Tamiya kits are always spectacular. But unfortunately, they have that engine, and it's not gonna have, I don't know if it has the engine in it, but we don't have a hood off of it. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at all of these wonderful parts, starting with that body. They just do a beautiful job with their bodies. And that is not the roof right there. That's actually the headliner. We're going to show you a little farther in. The roof is separate. And the way all the sprue is, it cuts off of there real nice, easy, in places that you don't have to really get too concerned about. And there's the, that looks like the front bumper. No, is it the front? Or is it the rear? Oh yeah, that's the front. How cool is that? And on the top here is the glass. I don't think we need to take it out of the bag. We'll just look at that. Look at that. All the great detail they have in the glass. All the defroster lines. Oh, look at that. Every lens. Wow. This stuff looks nice. Side glass. Tail lights. That is so nice. Now here's an interesting thing. This is super cool. The roof is totally separate, and I believe it's a composite type roof anyway, so it's already kind of molded in the color that the roof from the real car is. So if you don't want to paint it, we got our right there, the diffuser in the rear there, some fused suspension pieces. Look at that rear end. I love how Tamiya does their springs. They look springy. But something that they talked about reading about this car, on the side here they have these stainless steel. That's supposed to look like a Japanese sword. And right off the bat, let's look at this. What's really cool, look at that. I love it. Tamiya's been doing this quite a bit lately. Left and right hand drive. So you can do your North American version. And there we go, looking at that. The seat backs. Don't know where the seat fronts are yet. We got all our different windshield wipers for whether you're left or right hand drive. There's your left or right hand drive dashboard. All your interior. Oh, look at that. Look at that detail right there. For your shifter and the shifter boot in there. There's the interior. Just the interior bucket there. So nice. Oh, even your like your cowl. Right there, you got your left or right hand drive cowls for, you know, so your windshield wipers will work on the correct side. That is really cool. That creates a whole lot of different parts just to give you the option of putting the steering wheel on what side you want it. That's really, really super cool. And we've got our wheels, and it looks like there's like a little front air dam right there in the black color. Beautiful wheels. Looks like two different grills, or maybe there's an upper and lower grill. Yep. You have kind of like an upper grill. On the real car, that looks to be more of a aluminum color. Then you got your black grill down on the bottom. Beautiful wheels. You can paint them a really cool graphite. I think it would look awesome for those. And for some of your suspension pieces and stuff, and your exhaust and transmission that you put on the bottom there. Oh, there's your rear end cover right there. That's separate. Done in a kind of a metallic gray. We should take it out, pop it out, and look at it a little better. Your transmission, it's just the lower half of the transmission. This is a curbside model, but look at that detail of all the underside. I love chassis components. That is my thing. Super, super cool. And not sure what we got here. A little information thing about Tamiya. And here we go. This is the last tree here. Sprue. This tree looks loaded with stuff. But there's your whole bottom chassis. Upper control arms are molded into the top already, but you got full chassis detail. Did not see anywhere, but maybe it was on the black tree. Looks like, you know, you probably have, you got all open space for an engine. Looks like there's detail under the hood. I don't know if there's an option to have an engine and look underneath and see everything, but there's your front. That other with the little bag, that was the rear bumper. The little bag that was with the body. So there's the front bumper. Goes like that. And you got your seat inserts, separate ground effects. Nice. There's your door panels and everything. Oh, look at this. Nice Brembo looking brakes. They probably were Brembos. But look at that. They're separate, and you really get into doing some paint detail there. These right here, this is an interesting thing. Take a look at these. This right here, you want to paint that in aluminum, or maybe you could foil it with that aluminum foil from MIG, and that gives you, there's these stainless steel spires on the side of the car that are made to look like samurai swords, putting a little bit of the Japanese heritage into it, a little bit of their culture into their car. That is just a neat little thing. And there was a little spot, you saw that separate black roof that goes on there, it has a little spot for that to fit in, and that's neat that that's separate, so you can either paint or foil it completely separate after you get the rest of the car done. This is a really, really cool car. There's a lot of neat possible things you could do with it, but just out of the box, this would be a beautiful build out of the box if you're a fan of these Z cars. And, well, I'm going to leave these in the package, but you get to see right there the tread there, the sidewall. Tamiya always has the best tires, the best kit tires ever, and they're nice and squishy. Nice color. Of course, for all you're doing your black framework, or on the glass, black outlines. Oh, look at this. First of all, we got right there chrome kind of peel offs, stickers type things for all your insignias and everything. Even has Fair Lady Z on there. Can you see that? Fair Lady Z. How cool. And the little Z right there, Nissan. And we've got our decals in there. There we go. Beautiful instrument panel there. Oh, there's your display, heads up display, or whatever. They not heads up, but all modern car. I don't drive a modern car, but all the modern cars, they have like their own laptop there. It looks like a laptop screen, but it has all your controls on it. You got it right there. So looks like marker light decals and all your other stuff. That is really beautiful. Beautiful decals. And long as we're this far into it, we've got tech tips and all kinds of information on the car right here. They always like to put their tech tips in there, and if I can get these out of here, there we go. I can't read that. Oh, back here we have it in different languages, and English is right up there. Talks about the car. And then you have your outstanding instructions. And be able to put everything together. Yeah, very nice. So that's that. That is this new upcoming kit. It should be out in, they say, probably in October. And you'll probably have this available at your local hobby shop or whoever you order it from. Andy's Hobby Headquarters or AndysHHQ.com will have it available when it's released. He usually gets all the Tamiya kits right away. This one here will be in his store. I don't know if he's going to build it or just show it, but you can look at more on his channel. But I do appreciate him giving me the opportunity to share this with you. And the big trick is, can I get this thing all back into the box and be able to shut the lid? Because that doesn't. Let's take another last look at this body. And you had that black part of that hood, so that's why it looks like that. That's all your detail underneath, and then that black piece goes on, and then you have a spot for those samurai swords that go right along there. think that makes for a really cool looking car. This thing has some cool lines. Gee whiz. I might have to get this one to put in the stash and never build it. But I'll have it. I think I'll be able to get this in the box. We'll put that right there. Throw the lid back on. And there it is, man. New upcoming kit from Tamiya. It's nice. I wish Tamiya would do more cars. I really wish they would. They only every once in a while come out with a new one. But Tamiya, if you're listening, you know, this came direct from you guys to get reviewed by Andy, and you know, he gave me the opportunity to throw it out there. So if you're listening, once you get it up to the high ups, we want more cars from Tamiya. Even if it is that you punch out all your old stuff. You guys had excellent kits for years. You still can put those out, and we will buy them up. Because if you look on eBay, their kits that have been out of production for a long time go for big money. And like me, I've said before, wink wink, nudge nudge, I want to get my hands on that little Giulia, the Alfa Romeo Giulia. That's one of my I want to get one. But it's nice to see some new stuff come from you guys. Yeah, I tell you what, this looks like a really great kit. They just keep knocking them out of the ballpark. I love that Mustang GT4. They came out a couple years ago, and they did that old, what was it, a 70 Fairlady Z. I've been getting some great opportunities whenever they have a car that comes out that I get to show it to you guys before they come out. And hopefully they do more. I really would like to do more reviews like this. So I'm going to thank you all for watching. And go get a model car. And then what you do is you build that model car. Why? Because that's what we do. We build model cars because they're fun. Here's the producers.